cam. You'll only need one light over on black side. You don't need the other one on this side.
Okay.
Shit.
I'm gonna grab the panel. Hot second.
Steph looking flawless on camera.
Running it today. Testing. Testing.
Oh, look, we're live.
Hey, y'all. What's up, Facebook? We'll get started in just a moment. Outback is in the house.
Hey.
We got Outback Steakhouse sponsoring us today.
Are they?
Good morning.
Are we on Facebook?
Yeah, man, we've been live for 5 minutes. Shit.
3 minutes.
5.
Oh, look, I can see myself. Oh, we're on the news station.
We're in the newsroom. We're at Villa
Oh, my
Koola
gosh.
Radio headquarters.
What's up, Jamaica? We see you.
Would you like to open the show today?
I will.
Okay. And you got 11 cents.
I do.
I got one for you.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Jamaica. We're ready.
Yeah. What happened to the invite button?
Just scroll up, bro.
Red cam. Oh.
Yep. You want to give me about 2 minutes. What's up, Carla? What's up, Koya? We about to get this thing rocking in just a minute.
You want to start off? So after the opening, you go into H&M.
Yeah.
Have you been in tune with that? Here's some notes.
Okay.
All right.
We got a good show.
Good morning, trees.
I'm gonna tell y'all why we're delayed today.
What's up, JJ? We've been trying to reach you all week. Get at us.
She talking about my lips or your lips?
Who?
Carla, she said them lips popping.
Mine.
I mean, no, thank you, sir.
That ain't a good look.
Hey, back. It's black.
Bro, where's my invite button? I don't have an invite button. My shit updated and I can't invite nobody right now.
Oh, no.
Y'all could scooch just a little to the right.
Both of us or
To just like maybe a couple.
Coolly. Let go.
Plug in your cable.
Mopping with my clicker song. Burrito on my mouse.
Ready, cam?
Yeah. We ready?
You ready?
You ready, Steph?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Ready.
All right. You are now listening
Wait,
to the
stop.
block.
Wait a minute. Give us a second, guys. We're having technical difficulties. Not us, but Facebook.
Hey, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. So how was your day?
Good morning.
Yep.
I ain't had a day yet.
Me neither.
You rebooted?
Feel like it's gonna be a little rough today though. I really don't like that I don't have my invite button.
Plug in. Plug in. Yeah.
You are now listening to The Block with your host, Stefani Love, and yours truly, Black, on KoolaRadio.com. Let's go.
Blah blah, everything is everything for Sheezy. Blah blah, probably done it all, homie, believe me. Blah blah, we made the impossible look easy for Sheezy. I'll never leave my block, my niggas need me.
What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy, Black, with Stefani Love. What's up,
Hey,
Stephanie?
guys.
How you doing today?
What's up, Black?
I'm chilling. Shout out to all the Facebook listeners, the YouTube listeners, Twitch, everybody on the internet side of this thing. We know we started a little late, but we appreciate y'all for tuning in and staying tuned in. Stephanie,
What's
today is a particularly different day for me.
Okay. And why
what-
is that?
14 years ago today,
Oh, okay.
my brother passed away.
Okay.
And that was kind of why I was late, because I couldn't really sleep last night. So my apologies on that behalf.
Well, we're just glad that you're in the building.
Well, I am in the building. So let's go ahead and get it started. Let's start off talking about H&M. The
Let's get
coolest monkey in the jungle hoodie. Hey, wait a minute. Don't you do that. Don't you do that shit. How you feel about that?
I'm a little torn. In the beginning, when it first came out, I was, of course, like taken back. First off, H&M is one of my favorite places to shop because they are very inexpensive, and I just love their style of clothing. So I spend a lot of money at this store, and I also purchased my son's clothes out of there as well. So I was a little taken back, but as it got closer to the end of the week, I don't know which way to feel about this. I don't know if we're making a big deal out of it, or if we really should stand up to things that like this that happen. Should we bring awareness to things that affect us in our culture and let people know that this isn't cool?
Well, it is not cool, right? But it is, but it's not. Let me explain my position on that. One, they're not based in America.
Right.
The photo shoot wasn't taken in America.
Right.
The mom got paid, well, the kid got paid, which basically the mom got paid. And the mom even issued a statement that I read, I think yesterday, saying that, hey, people are being overly sensitive about this. Where we're from, that's not necessarily racist, et cetera, et cetera. So, I mean, I see why a lot of Americans, black Americans, are upset about it, because that's a racial term that that is used in America. But when you put the setting in a different country and they not calling black people monkeys, you know, it's kind of hard for you to blame them, really, I guess you want to say. I think it's a bad look, but the mom knew what was going on. She knew that, you know, she knew she was getting paid, and she saw what they was putting them in. When she could have said, hey, stop, if she felt like it was racist, she could have done that, but she didn't.
Me as a parent, if my son was modeling for this particular company and they came to him, asked him to put on this, I think as a mother, I would say, no, my son can't wear that because of the history of people referring to black people as monkeys and things like that. So I think but then again, that's her child. She may not have seen anything wrong in it, as we see that she doesn't see anything wrong with it. But me as a black woman, as a mother of a black kid, I would not have, I don't care how much money was at stake, but it would have either been choose another outfit for him to wear, or he can, this particular photo shoot, he will not participate in. He will not wear that, period. And I think that us as black people, with all of the racism that is going on, we should take a stand to a lot of things, because if we don't, if we keep showing that we're not in unity and with things like this, then they're just going to keep doing it. We're never going to have a voice. We'll never bring awareness to things that offend us, like the coolest monkey in the jungle, or like being called a nigger, or things like that. So I don't think that a white parent would enjoy for their white son to participate in a photo shoot and the sweater says the coolest cracker in the jungle or the coolest cracker in the box. They wouldn't go for that, because why do we refer to white people as what? Crackers, and it can be offensive to white people.
Well, it's funny when people say that, because cracker is really not a derogatory term. Mm-hmm. It really comes from.
Not?
It's not.
Oh, yes, it is. I called my teacher a cracker in school when I was.
People use it that way, and some people take it that way. But really, the cracker. Just a little bit of knowledge real quick. The cracker comes from the person who had the whip, and the sound the whip made was a cracking sound. So they called the person who whipped them the cracker.
But then white people are just the way that we bring it out that white people mistreated black people. They don't like for us to talk about that. So with us calling them crackers, it's a derogatory term, because we're letting them know that you are a cracker because you were the one who was cracking the whip. But they don't like for us to talk about that, so that's where that becomes offensive. Because then if we call all the white people cracker, then it looks as though we're saying that all white people were slave owners and things like that. So that's where it becomes offensive, as such as calling a black person a monkey. Period. But real quick, I have a funny clip that I found, and Plies had some opinions about H&M. So let's take a listen to what Plies had to say this week.
Yeah, they just showed me the little ad, the little spread or whatever the H&M did with the the African American boy with the green sweater on, and across the chest it had coolest monkey in the jungle. Okay, H&M. monkey. We got some for y'all monkey ass right now though. All y'all got to do is call Papa John. Call Papa John and he gonna tell you how all this finna play out. H&M, coolest monkey in the jungle. Alright. and the crazy part about it, I done bought my cousin them some of that little cheap ass, your little cheap ass threads and all that. And I always told them, you only can watch that shit one time. So y'all just did us a favor. H&M, horrible merchandise. That's what it stands for. Horrible merchandise. And the sad part about it, a whole corporation sat around and thought this was cool before this went out the door.
Yep.
But we got something for y'all monkey ass. Cool. Hey, listen, man. If I ain't fuck with you in 2017, I ain't fucking with you in 2018 either. Ain't no motherfucking change. But to say I'm in the 8, that's all the motherfucking thing changed. To say I'm in the 8. I'm the same motherfucking person. So if I ain't fuck with you this year, I ain't fucking with you next year neither.
Okay, I think
Hey,
Plies went on a little rant.
Well, my boy Plies is funny.
Yes, he is. But he brought up some good points about H&M. And let's touch on that real quick. Let's think about it. There was a whole corporation that had to approve this, and someone and somewhere in the planning of this line of clothing that they were doing this photo shoot for, someone, all of them, not just someone, but all of them in this corporation who were a part of this decision dropped the ball. And I looked up a couple of statistics about H&M because, as y'all know, Papa John's just kind of went through this with the whole little thing about what went on with Papa John's, and his sales are declining and things like that. But this controversy comes at a difficult time for H&M. Sell growth is slowing, and in September it reported a 20% drop in the third quarter of net profit. Its shares have fallen more than 50% from their peak in 2015. So I strongly think that because a lot of celebrities like Nicki Minaj, The Weeknd, G-Eazy, I know The Weeknd and G-Eazy have just this week pulled out of their contracts, but a lot of celebrities contract with H&M and do lines for a couple of months with them. But I think that this controversy right here is kind of gonna affect them financially in their profit, because I strongly believe after this a lot of celebrities are not wanting to be a part of H&M. And then when you have people like me who strongly believes in boycotting, like I have boycotted the NFL for the whole season. I have not watched one game. I haven't posted anything about it. And a shopper like me who shops at H&M, I'm no longer gonna shop there, period.
You offended?
Yeah, I'm very offended.
Would you be offended if it was a white boy in the shirt?
I would.
You would?
Yeah, I would.
Why?
I'm not going to be offended for my race and not be offended for another race. That's just not me. Period. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into a commercial. If you have any opinions and you want to call in about this particular discussion, please do. Our number is posted up on the live stream, 214-267-8320. We would love to hear from you guys throughout the show. Please remember that you can call in. We will take your call and allow you to chime in to any discussion that we have. And any caller that does call in on any show, you will receive a free Villa Koola t-shirt. So please pick up the phone, come and chat with us, and let us know how you feel about these topics. But we're going to go ahead and get into a commercial, and The Block will be right back, so stay tuned. You're listening to The Block with your girl Stefani Love on VillaKoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The real game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some.
Hey, what's good, yo? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
All right, we're back, people. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to the ones that are listening on the internet radio side at VillaCoolaRadio.com. I am your girl, Stefani Love, for the ones that are just now tuning in. And this is my boy, Blizzity Black. We are in the building today. We may be a little mellow right now, but as y'all know, the show gets crunk as we go further into our discussions. However, I want to see how many of y'all know about the the former Farmers Branch officer who just this week, after weeks long of a trial, after he in March of 2016, Ken Johnson chased down two teens while off duty after he said they broke into his vehicle at his apartment complex in Addison. He shot one boy and killed him, and then he shot the other teen as well, who survived this incident. Well, the Farmers Branch police officer was convicted of murder and sentenced to 10 years for chasing and killing these teenagers. I do have a clip real quick that I want to play. It is the testimony. We finally were able to hear from the officer this week in the sentencing phase, and he finally gave his testimony. So we're going to play a clip real quick. I want you to listen to that, and we'll be right back.
When he reached down, he took his hands off the steering wheel and reached down. And that's when my heart kind of jumped out of my chest. And I was like, whoa, and I kind of like, whoa. And that's when I just fired. I didn't want him to come back up and shoot at me through that window.
All right, so you just heard from former officer Ken Johnson, who is now booked into jail. He's getting ready to serve his 10-year sentence. Ken Johnson was initially ordered to serve 20 years, but the judge has allowed him to serve 10 years in prison, and then the other 10 will be on parole. Black, do you agree with this sentencing?
Yep.
You do? Okay.
Well, I'm happy that he got sentenced, but 10 years and then 10 years of probation. Look, if it was me, I probably wouldn't see the light of day again, realistically. But I mean, he got sentenced. I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? One thing, he was black, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. He was black, guys.
And see, that's where my problem comes in.
I have a problem too.
Because it's a lot of, and I hate for the show to be racially charged today, and we'll start off with it being racially charged, I guess. But had it been a white officer, does he even get a sentence?
Well, 9 times out of 10, as history has shown, that most of the time the white officers, when they're killing unarmed black men, they don't even get indicted. They don't even get a case brought against them.
Doesn't even go to trial.
It doesn't even go to trial, nothing. And I feel kind of torn in this situation. Yes, these guys were teenagers, but these guys were breaking into his truck. If they're breaking into his truck, there's no telling what they have. No telling if they have a gun or any of that. Now, he was wrong for chasing them down and doing all that. At what point do you stop and call the police because you're off duty? You know what I'm saying? At what point do you stop and think and say, it'll be better off for me to call backup to handle this situation? But he didn't. But then if you look at in history, we had George Zimmerman, who was
the neighborhood watch guy.
Yeah, he was trolling Trayvon Martin, who was not armed. He was not breaking into a car. He was not committing any sort of crime at that time. And George Zimmerman was able to gun down this teenager, shoot him, and kill him. And he was able to walk off with not being charged. Yes, he did face trial, but the jury didn't see any evidence that would be sufficient enough to convict him when there was evidence enough to convict him. But yet here's a black officer who is trying to protect his property that he worked hard for, and you have these teenagers just running wild and breaking into cars, but yet he's getting sentenced to 10 years. I just think that the sentencing is just a little... I'm not happy with the sentencing. I would have probably been okay a little bit more if this officer would have received probation or even served anywhere from 1 year to 2 years in prison.
I think it would have been okay if if other people had actually gotten sentenced, i.e. George Zimmerman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
The dude had Skittles and a hoodie.
And an Arizona tee.
He didn't look like he belonged in the neighborhood.
Right.
You want to harass him and shit like that. Like, I kind of feel sympathetic for the officer because
I do too.
At least the officer did say he reached down and I didn't want him to shoot me.
Right.
Like, I get that. And you said call for backup. It's easier said than done because once you're in a particular line of work, that mentality kind of stays on you. Like, I'm a server. So, like, when I'm out at a restaurant eating, I tend to pre-bust my own table, put my dishes to the side that I'm not using, stack them up and shit like that, even when I'm at the crib. You know what I'm saying? So, it's kind of hard to leave that mentality behind whatever you do, wherever you work. You know what I'm saying? But as far as 10 years and then 10 years probation, like, bro, you can't do shit for 20 years. You can't do shit for 20 years.
For 20 years, like, your life has been thrown away.
Yeah. You better not even sneeze too hard.
At all. I just think that it'll be better if we get this outcome for all officers who make these decisions to gun down and kill unarmed people. Like what they did, the example that they set for Ken Johnson needs to be carried out for every officer who acts in this manner. But it just seems as though, I hate to be a racially charged show today too as well, but to me, I think that it had to do with his color and him being a black man. So I've heard that they didn't feel like he was remorseful, but he was remorseful. But at the same time, he didn't know if those guys were going to kill him. He didn't know if they were teenagers at that time.
How are you supposed to be remorseful if you felt like your life was in danger? Like, I shot him because I didn't want him to shoot me is basically what he said. And, like, that makes perfect sense.
Makes perfect sense.
But only thing about that is the law in Texas, if somebody's stealing your property, like, you can shoot them and kill them, but you can't chase them. Yeah. You can't chase them. Once they move around, you know.
He was wrong for chasing them. He was wrong for running after them. I mean, dude, did he run after them on his feet? And you got, just think of all the people that were around in the area, and you're just shooting this gun, and ain't no telling who you would have hit.
Well, he's trained, so.
Okay.
Like,
But bullets aren't trained. He's trained, but
Right.
bullets aren't trained.
Well, the bullets don't have to be trained. If he's trained, they're gonna go where they go. It's his weapon. He knows how to use it. He knows.
Okay, Black.
He knows the lift and everything on it. But I don't feel like he should have chased him. 10 years is a little much. Actually, 20 years, we'll put it like that, because 10 years jail time, 10 years probation. It's a little much. And if you're gonna do that to him, do it to everybody. Do it all across the board, like you said. Don't just make an exact. Because right now, what all you're doing, you're showing us like, hey, yeah, we'll throw your black ass in jail.
Yeah.
But Tom, Bob, Bill, or Harry they can do what they want to.
Basically, so we just need to think of other ways that we can make our voices be heard. And I think that I always go back to, if you're not happy with the legal system and things like that, guys, we got to get out there and vote. We got to vote the right people into office. We got to vote the right people to be our judges, to be our city council people. I mean, we just got to get out there and do our work, so that maybe we can put people in office who will treat us fairly and things like that. Hey, I don't know, but we'll see when the next black officer kills someone, or when the next white cop kills someone, how that turns out. But the statistics are very evident that if you're a black cop and you kill,
The odds are against the black.
the odds are against you. Whether you're it doesn't matter if you're in a profession, if you're a regular just citizen working, it all is about the color of your skin, period. So we're gonna end there, close it out on that note, but we're getting ready to go into some fly shit.
It's the BLOC, and this is that fly shit.
We just some young fly niggas.
All right, guys. So this week's fly shit, I think that I'm going to focus on the men. Yes, I'm going to focus on the men. I'm not just thinking. But last week I touched on a little bit about how a woman can approach a guy and just take the initiative. And one of the things that I brought up was purchasing a drink for a guy. So I'm going to I think guys are more prone to purchasing drinks for women when they're in the club and stuff like that, to let them know that they're attracted to them. This is something that men have been doing pretty much since I've been in the club scene. So I just want to give you some rules of ethics for buying and accepting drinks. Signaling your attraction to someone by buying them a drink is an old school classy move. It remains one of the best icebreakers for meeting new people in public settings. As a device, it can be used effectively by both sexes. If both men and women adhere to these principles of decency and generosity, there's no reason for anyone to feel demeaned or abused by the practice. So I'm going to give you a couple of rules of ethics of buying and accepting drinks for men. And then ladies, you can take some of these things and use them for yourself. But number one is, remember that any drink sent to a man or woman without their advanced knowledge is 100% unconditionally offered. You should not have any expectations when you send a drink or when you accept a drink or whatnot. You shouldn't go into it with expectations, I would think, that are just too overboard. Now, in hopes that she will accept a drink or he will accept a drink, but don't expect it, because then you won't be disappointed whether she just takes the drink and walks off and doesn't even think about you anymore. Number two, if you approach a woman and offer to buy her a drink and she accepts it, you have the right to expect that at a minimum, she will engage with you in conversation. She should thank you and be receptive to whatever game you're ready to spit at her. It's your one shot, and if you blow it, you can't blame her. Number three, make your honorable intentions clear. A woman will feel nervous, wondering what you want from her, but reassure her that you are interested in talking, period. Not any, what you're doing after. That just isn't attractive to a woman. Just, you want to engage in conversation first. That's how you can swindle a lady in. Great conversation. Number four is, if you are hitting it off with a girl and offer to buy her a drink and she accepts you, you may feel encouraged, but you should not be feel entitled to any specific reward. Number 5 is if several guys are buying the same drinks for her, you are all being taken for a ride. A woman who is interested in one person will direct her focus and refuse the attention for other men. So pay attention to that, guys. If you see a girl getting offered drinks from different guys and she's just accepting it, you might want to steer away from her. But if there's a girl who is receiving drinks from other guys, like it should be that one guy that she's attracted to and she's interested in, and that if she is and she's not accepting it from all of the guys in the club, then hey, that you might want to go after that one, if that makes sense. Number 6 is never buy a woman drinks with the express intent of getting her drunk. Black.
Wait a
it's
minute.
beyond shady, and it proves that you can't get laid by a woman in control of her faculties.
That was beyond shady. You calling my name
I
like
always
that.
start shady. And I'm going to end it on number 7. Number 7 is never call a woman out angrily, calling her names, etc. If you believe you've been taken advantage of, walk away and try a different strategy next time. I have been called a bitch after a guy sends me a drink and I'm like, no, I'm cool, I got a dude. And some guys just have not received that well. Some guys just haven't taken rejection well. But guys, that's something that you need to understand. Like number 1 says, you have to realize that the girl doesn't know you're sending her a drink, right? So you don't know what to expect. Don't go into it with expectations, because then you won't have to show your ass and be angry that she rejects you.
I think that's funny that you say that, because I can see that happening. Because I've seen it happen where a dude trying to holler at a chick walking down the street, and she's like, no, thank you.
Yep.
Or she'll be polite with it.
Yep.
And then the dude be like, you ugly anyway, bitch. Like,
Yep.
bro, you mad?
Yep.
You mad?
It happens, guys. It does. And you should really, if you can't handle the rejection, you might just want to not even buy the drink, because you're just really showing your true colors, and you probably ain't ready for a real woman.
Be
period.
fly. Don't. If you buy a drink, you buy the drink. Chalk it up as a loss at the beginning.
Exactly. So I'm going to end it right here. So I want you guys to get out there, take your shot. When you see someone out who you find really hot, don't go home wondering what if, okay? Introduce yourself, make eye contact, turn on the charm. And if a bit of alcohol lubricates the interaction, that's okay. No matter who's
Why
paying.
did you use the word
and
lubricate?
that is your fly shit. Go out there, be fly, go buy that girl a drink. But please, guys, don't go into it with expectations. And if she rejects you, there's probably a million other girls in the club. Just go on to the next one.
million?
But
That's a
you
big club.
think about your strategy.
Yeah, get some
And
lubrication.
that was your fly shit.
It's the BLOC, and this is that fly shit.
We just some young fly niggas.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and go into a video real quick. Check it out. It's the plot. We'll be back. You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Black on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Yeah. Another third coast banger. Right. Triple D, stand up. Y'all know we had to back down some of that rider type shit. Yeah. Smoke something. R.I.P. Uncle Pimp. I had to re-up with that product. Slang 'em hot like Papa John's. Came up being dirt broke. The music I make is for the slums. The bass gon' drop and you hear the beat. When I crank it up, then I'm tweet is tweet. Yeah. Trying to do my best, dodging potholes, swerving through these Dallas streets. Right. Triple D, a real nigga. Off the top, been a go-getter. Never sold cocaine before, but I'll still hop on the hoe nigga. Pillow talking is feminine. That's for women who be gossiping. These niggas ain't got no cheat no more. Yeah. Fuck it though, that's the prerogative. Yeah. Turn the page to the first chapter. Let me teach the game how to master it. Spit a few bars, my apologies if you didn't choose to grasp it. Fast lanes, I'm mashing it. Like Chris Johnson, 40 times. If your homie came on too early, then most likely he done dropped a dime. He did. I got my game right. I mean, it's super tight. That underground shit take flight. Candy Jack aroma on site. We don't fuck with squirrels, no associates. I spit dope shit like an opium. Plant those grown overseas, and we don't respond if it ain't about the cheese. Just poppin' smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go wet it. Triple D, we so sad. Just poppin' smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go wet it. Triple D, we so sad. Just plotting smoking, touch the scenes, mouths wide open. Give me the beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just plotting smoking, touch the scenes, mouths wide open. Give me the beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. I'ma go with it, go hard. Fuck it, it ain't no other choice. The route I chose was for a boss. Bitch, we don't do no little boys. I know niggas with toys that make noise like bang, bang. Get 'em, boy. See, every nigga wanna have the juice like Bishop did back in 92. Dallas, Texas, I reps that. Out Ferguson where I slept at. With a penny pad and a down chick. That's all I needed was to bring it back. Fat stacks, I'm chasing that. With a king and pie, I saw that. Spread my wings like a butterfly. Robert Kelly, I believe I can fly. Killing shit like Kill Bill. Lucy Lou when I'm chopping heads. Putting these tracks off in a coma. Swore you thought they was bed rest, but my kinfolk just like Joe Pesci out good fellas with a hot temper. Dropping these tracks off in the winter. Probably do it around December. Just popping smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just plotting smoking, touch the scenes, mouths wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just plotting smoking, touch the scenes, mouths wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just plotting smoking, touch the scenes, mouths wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so savvy. Yeah. I know we had to drop off another dope ass banger. Show you right. It's about time, ain't it? Right. Let that motherfucker knock in your trunk door. Damn Skippy. Right. Kick back. Let your top back. There's something that you're riding with your breezy too, man. Just pass that joint over to her. Or that Swisher Sweet. And let her pull on it even if she don't smoke. Right.
All right, guys, that was The Plot by our boy K. Lou. This video was actually mixed and mastered by your very one and only Villa Koola Media. Shout out to Villa Koola Radio. Guys, we need to turn it up a notch. We're normally lit. Not sure if we're still kind of gloomy, whatnot, but we getting ready to turn it up, right, Black?
Yeah.
So we're sorry if it seems like we're just a little, but
nah, we good. It's a down day for me, so you know what I'm saying, my energy ain't really there, but it's about to be there. You ready to go?
Turn up.
Let's go.
Turn up.
Next
okay,
topic.
So guys, as y'all know, Oprah is running for president. No,
Who?
Okay, let me stop lying.
Wait, what'd you hear?
2020.
2020
should be a good year for women. I am just like, every time I turn around, like, women are just stepping it up a notch. And I don't know if some of y'all have, I just recently heard the speech that Oprah gave at the Golden Globes. And guys, after I heard this goddamn speech, I'm like, yes, baby. Run for presidency. Let's show these men how we do. And let's show these men that we can run the motherfucking world.
Don't be a sexist.
I'm not being a sexist.
You are.
Am I?
You've been a feminist.
Okay, so guys, this week the Golden Globes came on, and it has been reported that Oprah is actively thinking of running for president. Her Golden Globe speech actually sparked waves of support for the possibility of Winfrey's presidential campaign. She took the stage this week at the Golden Globe Awards. I'm going to play one clip first. I want you to hear this. I think we all need to hear it if you haven't heard it by now. But let's go.
As we all have lived too many years in a culture broken by brutally powerful men. For too long, women have not been heard or believed if they dared to speak their truth to the power of those men. But their time is up. The time is up.
Yes, your time is up, okay? So that was a little bit of a clip from her speech. As I said, she took the stage to deliver an incredibly rousing speech that was both personal and a universal call to action. Oprah, at one part of her speech that you will hear, she said, "I want all girls watching here and now to know that a new day is in the horizon." Yes, it is. Yes, it is. As you know, a lot of women are coming out and speaking up against sexual assault. Like, we're rocking. And we're going to call you guys out. There's no longer that women are going to hide under a rock. We're going to run for presidency. We're going to turn this world around. Donald Trump thought that he could make America great again. He ain't off to a great start. But I believe if someone like Oprah or even Michelle Obama, I think that if Trump can run for presidency, hell, Oprah can run for presidency.
Well,
Black, do you think that if Oprah runs for presidency, that she will have a shot at beating Donald Trump?
If she runs in 2020, she won't be going against. Oh, she will be
Yes,
going
she will.
against Donald
He
Trump.
already has said he will be
we almost
running.
at 2020 already.
Yes.
Yes, I think she does have a chance. Let me tell you, I'll vote for Oprah because at the end of the day, you get a tax cut. You get a tax cut. Everybody gets a tax cut.
All hell.
You know what I'm saying? Oprah be giving shit away. Not like, I know it was tax write-offs when she did a show and shit. But I really feel like, on the serious note, I really feel like she is one intellectual individual that could actually make a change in America, because she's not, even though she's worth billions of dollars, she's not all about her money. It's not just about the money to her. And it seems like President Cheeto is about the money, and he wants the rich to get richer, the poor to stay poor, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But Oprah, she's a great candidate. Like, had she run against Donald Trump versus Hillary, we might have a woman president. I really strongly believe that, because everybody likes Oprah. Who doesn't like Oprah?
I love Oprah.
Everybody likes Oprah.
Everybody, even the white women love Oprah. The white men love Oprah. I think that this will call out a lot of people. Like, a lot of people came out for Obama to vote. A lot of people, if she was to run for presidency, this will bring a lot of people out to vote. Voices will be heard. Now, I will say, I just don't know how this will work, because normally when a person goes into run to be presidency for the campaign, or even if they get into office, they normally have a husband or a wife. But Oprah has been shacking up for as long as I've known her.
Statman.
But they're not married.
Oh, well.
So
he'll be the first lady
really
man.
Will people really be receptive to having a boyfriend? Because he is her boyfriend.
For a long time, like, that's common law marriage.
Nah, but
that's common law marriage.
This is her boyfriend. This is not her. I don't believe in all that common law shit. That's a whole nother topic. Oh, why do I get so hot and bottled? But anyways, you would have a girlfriend and a boyfriend in the White House.
Or they can just get married before she gets into the White House.
They ain't got married by now. They ain't finna get
Shit,
married.
that ain't nothing but a piece of paper. They've been fucking for all these years. They might as well be married.
Okay, so let me throw a curveball in there. If Oprah was to say, hey guys, I'm going to run for president in 2020, who would we want to see as Oprah's vice president?
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
It was he gonna campaign for her, but I really don't know who would be.
I think I would want someone like Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama.
So you just want the women to take over the White House?
I want the women. I want the women to take over the White House. Period.
Man, say.
I'm wanting to see more women. I think women are showing that we're stepping up. We're speaking out. We're not gonna hide under a rock anymore.
Have you ever hid under a rock?
Sometimes.
I ain't never been under a rock. It seems like it'll be dirty and
I just think that this will be life-changing. This will be going back, if we allow Donald Trump, you can't use that Oprah is not experienced. We can't use that excuse anymore. That excuse has to be thrown out of the, we can't even make that comment. Oprah doesn't need the experience because Trump didn't have the experience, and he is now our president of the United States. So you can't say experience. What do you have to say that Oprah cannot run to be president?
Oh, nothing. She meets all the qualifications to run for president. I don't know her political views. I don't know which party she would run under. I mean, even if we go into president,
she would run under a Democrat.
Okay, listen. Even if we were going under with what President Cheeto did, he said in an interview well before he got elected to be president, that if he would run, he's a Democrat. He said he was a Democrat, but if he would run, he would run the Republican Party, because I might be misquoting him, but he said because they're stupid and they're gonna vote for him. And what happened? That exactly happened. He knew how to move the system, but I don't know. This is what I don't know, and I would be interested in seeing. What if instead of Michelle, I know you said Michelle, but I feel like she doesn't really have interest in doing it. Can Barack Obama run as vice president? Because I know you can only do presidency for 8 years. He did that. How about vice president?
I don't know about that, so I can't even answer. But that would be a good person. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
President Oprah Winfrey, Vice President and former President Barack Obama in the White House. Wouldn't that be some shit?
I could.
Not only is it led by a woman, but it's black. It's the Black House.
It's the Black House.
It's the Black House.
It's the goddamn Black House.
Black is in the motherfucking house.
This discussion, let's end it off on Oprah's ending of her speech. So we're all rooting for you, Oprah. Go ahead and run to be president of the United States in 2020.
So I want all the girls watching here now to know that a new day is on the horizon. And when that new day finally dawns, it will be because of a lot of magnificent women, many of whom are right here in this room tonight, and some pretty phenomenal men fighting hard to make sure that they become the leaders who take us to the time when nobody ever has to say, "Me too," again.
There you have it.
Me too.
We're going to go ahead and get into a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to The Block with your girl, Stefani Love, on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal B. Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some.
Hey, what's good, yo? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Okay, we're back, guys. You're tuned into the block. I want to shout out to my Facebook people. Trees, thank you for commenting and chiming in on these discussions. We really appreciate you. Mel J, all of you guys that are clicking in. Shout out to Kobe Savage. We see y'all. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. We definitely wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. So we're going to go ahead and talk about panhandling. Yes, panhandling. We all are a step away from panhandling. But our girl, here we are.
Wait. You said we're all a step away from panhandling?
We're all a step away from panhandling. I mean, you never know. You could be that person. That's why I treat people who are on the corner asking for money, I try to treat them nice. If I have it, even if it's a quarter.
And I treat them like crackheads.
See, and that's not right. I can't
What's
stand
not
people.
Right?
But let me go into what
What's not right?
It's not right to sit there and be mean to them and things like that. I can never. I have a friend who does that, and she will literally cuss them out if they come up to her and ask her. And I can never wrap my hand. If you don't want to give it, that's fine. That's fine if you don't want to give it, but why do you have to be mean?
It's so bothersome.
How?
Like, you at the stoplight, you trying to get to McDonald's, cross the freeway. You at the stoplight, you driving deep. Oh, you got to stop. So you stop. Next thing you know, because your window's cracked, there's a motherfucker in your window like, you got some change? No, I don't.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
But then you also have the ones that'll come up and start cleaning your damn window and then look for money. Nigga, I didn't ask you to clean my window. My window was clean before you even got here.
This is
tight. I think we getting a phone call.
So, why did...
I think we getting a phone call. Hold on. I got you. Hello? Oh, yes, baby. Oh, is it you? Is it you?
Oh,
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
What's her name? Beulah?
Her name, first of all, my name ain't her. My name is Beulah.
Beulah, stay in your place today, okay?
Listen now. That white Cadillac is gone. We not talking about that shit today. But my Cadillac, I got that nice-ass Cadillac, and I just hate when them people with the raggedy clothes and shit come start washing my windshield. Bitch, I just left the motherfucking detail shop. My motherfucking leather is polished. Why the fuck is you sitting over here trying to wipe some bird shit that ain't even there out my window? You think that shit is okay?
Miss Beulah, that's not Christ-like.
Excuse me, ma'am. I am blessed and highly favored. So I have the money to go get my car washed. I don't have the cash to give you some spare change so you can go buy some whatever.
God is looking at you. That's all I can say. You remember.
Look here. Look, girl. Look here, girl. God is watching, man. God is watching over them too. God's gonna make sure that they have somewhere to go, whether it be under a bridge or to a shelter.
But why don't you think that God sent you at that time at that stoplight?
Don't cut me off. Why do you think they homeless? You think they just woke up one morning and was just like, hey, I'm not gonna have a house. I'm homeless. No, that is not what they did.
Beulah.
They did some shit.
Beulah.
They did some shit in their life that caused them.
Beulah.
I'm just saying.
Beulah.
What?
Beulah.
Damn it. Don't you yell at me, woman.
Beulah go lay on the altar tomorrow.
You know what? You lay on the altar and you drink the wine and eat the body of Christ.
Beulah, you're going to hell.
You know what? You going with me and I'm pouring gasoline on you.
Well, let me tell you, Beulah, what's going on with Chief Renee Hall, who is a black woman. Hey, it's a black girl magic. See, black women, we setting the stage. We stepping it up. We showing people how to be kind and to be generous. And actually, the chief of police, Renee Hall, she is wanting to ask the officers to not turn a blind eye, not to ignore it, but to kind of be a little bit reserved about bothering the panhandlers that are standing on the corner. Now, what she does want to clear up, Beulah, so listen to my details. Beulah, what she wants to clear up is she wants the officers to not just stop paying attention or to redirecting the panhandlers, but she wants the officers to focus more on the ones who are standing by ATM machines, who are following you in parking lots, who are running up on you when you're walking out the stores. That's where the police officers are. She's wanting the police officers to steer their vigilance to. Not to the ones that are standing on the corner holding up the sign, because a lot of times we see officers pulling them off of the corners when they're just standing there being normal citizens, asking for a little bit of piece of change to feed their family, to buy something to drink or whatnot. And really, guys,
wait, did you say to feed their family?
Yeah, sometimes they're on the corner to feed their families. See, and this is where people want to judge a book by its cover and just think that this person is just standing on the corner to just take your money and go buy drugs. All of them are not like that. And then it's not your choice to say whether you want to give that person or not. Just don't give it if you don't give it, but don't be mean. And because like I said, you're a step away from panhandling.
One, I am not a step away from panhandling.
I'm not saying you. We all are. I am. I could lose my job one day, and there may not be any other.
There's always a job for you. Listen, don't worry about that.
Oh, Jesus.
Beulah's phone call dropped. She got a flip phone.
Because she was being ugly.
It was bad reception, so her phone call dropped. No, look, I really don't care about panhandling. I don't. I'm not mean to them.
Yeah,
but,
you probably are.
But there's so many scams that go on when it comes to panhandling, where it's somebody who I've seen stories of somebody driving a Mercedes Benz and they'll hop on the side of the road just to get some extra money because they know they can, and then go get in a Mercedes and drive off.
And then that's where Chief Renee Hall is wanting the officers to be. She also mentioned that. She said, I want you to watch out for the ones who are taking advantage, who are doing things like parking their nice car in a parking lot and getting out with a board. Like, the officers need to be more vigilant of things like that and protect, because a lot of the times she's wanting them to be more vigilant of the ones that are downtown, uptown area, Deep Ellum, because there have been a lot of attacks on women in downtown from homeless people. But don't just bother the ones that are standing on the corner, not bothering anybody, holding up a sign, asking for food, for whatnot. She's not wanting them to bother them so much versus the ones that are standing by ATMs machines in the grocery store parking lots, walking up to you out of the store, because at the end of the day, those people know that you have money. Right? And the fact that you tell them no, they can get angry, and then your safety is put in jeopardy. But you're not really in jeopardy from the ones who are standing on the corner. You got all these cars lined up at a red light. So they're 9 times out of 10, those aren't the ones that are going to harm you.
Hey, okay, if that's the case, hold a sign, don't come up to my car.
So that's where she wants the officers to
be
at.
Hold a sign. If you're homeless, hold your little cardboard sign with your little markers and say, hey, I need money. I'm homeless. Don't you come up to my car. Don't you start walking to me. Don't you say shit to me just because I got my window down. Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, wow.
I did not come outside to come give you money.
Make America great again.
Oh, you probably voted for him.
No, I didn't.
But, yeah,
but you sound like a Trump supporter talking like that.
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, you do.
Have you ever talked to a homeless person?
Yes, I have.
Like a full-blown conversation?
Yeah, I have.
How many? I've talked to a few.
A lot of times when I do give money to homeless people, I try to encourage them. I try to tell them, life will get better for you. Just continue to pray. And then sometimes they have opened up, and it just sometimes, hey, it could be that they're trying to. But once I do my good deed, I can't worry about what that person is gonna do with my money.
Yeah, I don't worry about what they're gonna do with my money either, because I don't give it to them. I mean, the fuck.
Right, like I said, guys, we're all a step away from panhandling.
To work at McDonald's, you don't even need a GED. You don't need none of that shit. Apply.
So you're saying that all of the homeless people,
get a job?
Some homeless people are disabled. Some homeless people can't go
get a check. What?
Some of them don't have eyes. Some of them have faced some terrible turmoil in their life to where they can't go get a check.
To where they can get a check.
No, Black.
It's like, hey, go up to the office, tell them what's not right.
That's not right.
Prayers
go out to all the panhandlers.
Look,
I'll be out this evening giving out quarters. So look out for
my nigga quarters. What is a quarter gonna do? What is a quarter gonna do?
A cup of ice. All that.
Oh, so they're homeless in the cold right now, and they want a cup of ice.
But we're going to go ahead and end it on that.
What the fuck?
Everybody is a step away from panhandling.
No, they're not.
Be careful. Be respectful. Be nice, guys. It doesn't hurt to just be nice.
Be nice, guys. Give them a quarter so they can go buy a cup of ice when it's fucking freezing cold out there.
These panhandlers might need some insight on some love and sex.
Oh, we talking love and sex.
Let's talk love and sex.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy Black, and we about to talk some love and sex. See, last week I was on the love side. Back on the sex side, love sex. Disclaimer.
Hi guys, we promote love, safe sex, and marriage, and also quickies.
When did that get added to the disclaimer?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, quickies if you have to, whatever. Listen, I'm gonna put y'all on game on some shit that I just found out about a few weeks ago at the bar.
Oh,
I was sitting next to a couple, and they was like, "Oh, we can't wait to leave. We about to get it on."
Oh yeah.
I'm like, "Damn, can y'all wait till y'all leave to get it on?"
No.
Found a little vial about as small as a eye drop thing. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It's called sex drops.
Oh.
If you don't know, go get you some sex drops. I have yet to try them, but from what I saw and what I experienced, sex drops is the truth.
Wait a minute. From what you saw and what you ate, so did they ask you to join?
Damn
because
near.
They said that.
Look, damn near.
What bar do you go to?
It was the same bar I always go to, but you're supposed to drop one drop into your drink. You drink it, and you get a body experience and arousal. Yeah. So, but it's only supposed to be one drop. These motherfuckers use the whole bottle.
But wait a minute. I have some questions.
Go buy some sex drops. Your sex drive will not drop.
So can you just walk around and just drop it in people's?
You can.
What does it have in it?
I don't know. It arouses you. It's not a roofie. Like, it's not like you're gonna be having sex with a unconscious person. You're gonna be having sex with somebody who really wants it. Like, sex drops. Sex drops.
But that person might not have actually wanted it, but because you dropped sex drops in their cup.
No. They might not have wanted it with you, but they gonna want it. Listen, go get you some sex drops.
So where can we purchase these sex drops? Do you know?
They not paying us. I'm not about to plug them in. Mm-hmm. Go to a sex store, buy some sex drops.
Sex drops.
If you want a full body arousal, like not just the little private areas, you want a full body arousal, go get you some sex drops. It'll change your world. It'll change your body. You'll be tingling. Wait a minute. Marcus, she needs some help. She needs you to go buy her some sex drops.
I don't need no sex drops.
No, fuck that.
I am the sex drop. All you need is a little bit of Stefani Love.
My mic fell.
I am the sex drop. I might need to start me a line of sex drops. I got a sex drop on top of my head.
What? First of all, what the fuck?
Shit, y'all said step it up a notch.
Well, that was like 5 notches.
I don't need no lubricant. I don't need no sex drops.
Stop. It's my love and sex segment. Listen, go get you some sex drops. We going to a commercial or a video. We going to a video. We're going to a video. Stefani Love is dropping sex or sex. I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
You know what my sex drop is?
Oh my goodness.
Saliva.
Oh my goodness. I feel like nobody needed to know that except for that
this
young
is
man.
Love and Sex. This is the BLOC, raw, uncut. You know.
Oh, well, you know what my sex drop is?
Oh shit! What's your sex drop?
Dance, talk love, and sex.
All right, so we about to go into this video, but I wasn't finished. You see this? You see how long it's been gotten? You know, they call it the flavor saver. I can just at any time. Like, damn, that was. Hold on, let me. Oh, that was.
I wouldn't have got that long.
Video. Cut. You already know you listening to the BLOC with your boy Blacc on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Here we go again. Nah, for real, man. Y'all ever think about that shit like what we here for? It's money, nigga. How the fuck you can't see that, man? You always act like there should be something else to this shit, you know what I'm saying? Is you a homo now? Nah, what the fuck you be talking about, man? Money. Everybody got money, man. So what you gonna do with dope? We got dope. We got dope. Everybody got dope. Fucking crazy, yo.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. 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 Look. Okay. Right. Look. Right. Right. Okay. Peep game. Right. And then spouse talk how we spit the flow. Right. Yeah. And then spouse talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. That paint where we just let it glow. And then spouse talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. Spouse talk how we spit the flow. Talk how we spit the flow. And then third coast nigga we move slow. And then spouse talk how we spit the flow. And then spouse talk how we spit the flow. And then third coast nigga we move slow. And then spouse talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. And then spouse talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to get my fetty tie. Yeah. That stove top with them breadcrumbs. We was posted out further, son. Doubling it up, trying to get a son. With my gas, take a stove top with them breadcrumbs. My attitude is fuck. Posted out further, son. We was doubling it, ain't no niggas hating. With my gas, take a fuck. That combo right, we can talk numbers. Lock it down, 2 man numbers. Hit the high now, make me something. Now back on the ground, just run the numbers. No talking, homie, just lock it down, 2 man numbers. Shit, nigga, you know what's happening. I'm on the low, they done stacks behind the bitch. I ain't never seen that. Took a loss, but I got that back. You know what's happening. I'm on the low, yeah. They hit that yo, I'ma drop that crank. Beat the rock and I make that stack. Got that bitch up, it's terrible. Don't make acceptable. Keep playing, I'ma drop that crack. Beat the rock and I make that stack. That shit don't knock, we ain't dropping that. I got a southern flow with a western swag. 180 horses on my deck. Dope man, someone to smash the game. Dropping that. I got with my game tight. Got to fit the hand with a cold sprite. Hate ass niggas, we never see. 10 toes down, hurry up, with my game tight. Gotta fit the hand with a cold sprite. Hate ass niggas, we never see. 10 toes down, hurry up, sleep. How we spit the flow. If that paint, we'll just let it go. And that's spouse talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. Yeah, spouse talk how we spit the flow. Talk how we spit the flow. And let it go. Coast nigga we move slow. And that's spouse talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. Yeah. Spouse talk how we spit the flow. Talk how we spit. Coast nigga we move slow. And that's spouse talk how we spit the flow. Yeah. Yeah. Spouse talk how we spit the flow. Smoke some what you thought it was. DIY my own buzz. Lyrical content, self-to-use. Niggas playing games like some what you thought it was. DIY my own buzz. Them weekends, self-to-use. Niggas playing games like duck, fired up and take off. Yeah, strapping games blowing with a headphones. It might be too dope for the radio. I cook kiss ass, man. Trying to brag and I'm a street nigga. Strapping games blowing with lace. Paint the picture Michelangelo for the radio. Topics smooth ass. Trying to bring it on stage nigga. Westwood intersect. Paint the picture Michelangelo. Thoughts and hustles nigga. We lace plenty of pimping and drug dealers. From my hood to your neighborhood, man. It's damn near just the same, nigga. Coming up, making pimping and drug dealers. Brown with these dope lips. Your neighborhood right damn near veins. Make sure motherfucker come up in the power. Move top, I'ma make it kill these dope wordplay, nigga. Shoot dope. Niggas trying to make a million. Excuse me, duck stack to the ceiling with the kids, nigga. With my game, nigga. Dope fit the hand with a cold strike. Make a million. Niggas we never see. I'm 10 toes down, hurry up, with my game tight. Got fit the hand with a cold strike. Hate ass niggas we never see. I'm 10 toes down, homie, out sleep. Talk how we spit the flow. That paint, we'll just let it glow. And then spouse talk how we spit the flow. Yeah, spouse talk how we spit the flow. Talk how we spit the flow. And then third coast nigga we move slow. And then spouse talk how we spit the flow. Yeah, yeah, spouse talk. And then spouse talk how we spit the flow. Where my light at, man? Yeah. Yeah. Let that bitch bang. Right. Yeah. What? Yeah. Right. Yeah.
All right, we're back.
We're
I'm
back.
Black. This is Stefani Love.
I'm Stefani Love. I am the sex drop.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Was that quickie good that you just had?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, because you nasty. Now we're going to get into our next topic. We're off of the love and sex. So the next topic is, how long should you wait after your spouse has passed away to start dating? Let's say your spouse died and about 3 years ago, okay? Spouse died 3 years ago. How long did it take for you to get back into the dating scene? Is it like a disconnect, or do you go straight back into it? Do you have a boyfriend the next day? How long do you wait?
If she has a boyfriend the next day, she had that boyfriend a long time ago.
Well, of course.
Or he had that girl a long time ago.
Yeah. But how long do you think is enough time to wait?
Well, I really, that could be kind of, I would have to weigh the options. Like, what was my marriage like, or what was my relationship? Where were we standing before he passed away?
It was perfect.
Oh. If it was perfect, it'd probably take me a minute to, like, it would take me a minute, because I'll be doing things like what old dude was doing last week, sleeping with the blanket and shit. Like, so it would take me probably a couple of years to even want to get back out there, especially if I had been with my spouse for a very, very long time. I'm not going to be hip to the dating scene. I'm not going to be hip to getting back out. Like, that's going to be a whole new world for me. So it would definitely take me a long time. But now, if my dude took me through on a roller coaster, hey, I might move on. Oh,
How soon?
Rest in peace, baby.
How soon?
Probably 6 months. 6 months.
6 months?
6 months.
See, women have a good job at, they do a good job
Women,
at putting.
don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you've been talking about women all day, so
Don't do that.
I'm about to do it.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
Don't
Women
get cut.
have a time. I mean, they always like to put a time period on shit. Me personally, it doesn't really matter to me. If my spouse was to pass away, then I might meet somebody at the funeral. I mean, it might be like, shit, well, I mean, you can't bring them back. You cannot bring them back. I might not have ever seen this young lady before in my life. I saw her in her all black at the funeral, and she was looking good. Like, hey, I had to bury my wife, but can you come out to dinner and console me?
Nah.
Oh, that's you can do that. Yeah, twerk something. Twerk something. Yeah,
motherfucker gonna get cut today.
See, ain't nobody getting cut, because you ain't got nothing to cut nobody with.
If I died and my spouse, and I see from heaven,
what you gonna do?
that my spouse has moved on.
What?
Or even the bitch is gonna get in a car wreck on the way. I'm gonna make sure that the car swerves to the creek.
What? You're dead.
And then him, you gonna break 2 legs to where you can't even do.
She could be the new and improved sex drop.
Sex drop in hell.
Damn. Look, I cannot put a time limit on things. Like, I've never had that happen to me, so I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't put a time limit on it, because you never know who you meet. And we're talking about dating. We're not talking about, you know, sex. Like, it's not like,
oh, come on now. You know you're going to have sex.
First of all, I'm celibate.
You can't even say the word right. So
I am celibate.
No, celibate.
No, you celibate, you might get a bit, but no, I'm celibate. I'm not, no. When we date, we go out to eat.
Black, come on.
We go to McDonald's.
Come on, Black.
Burger King.
Come on. Oh, you definitely.
All right, In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger.
Look, if a bitch lets you take her to McDonald's, Burger King, or any like that on initial dates and shit, you gonna get the nookie.
All I gotta do is tell her, like, hey, I've been panhandling. I got my little quarters. We can get a cup of ice.
Nah.
And then we can talk about where we gonna go from there.
But then, okay, so when you choose to want to move on so quickly, when do you take? What if you have kids? Like, will your kid? I wouldn't want to start off dating so soon if we bear children together, because I have to think about how my kids feel. Like, there's a healing process that you must go through, as well as the family, the family as a whole. So it's not just about you. So when you want to choose to go out there and date so quickly and start new relationships, like,
dating is dating.
No, but as a kid, if my mother was to move on quickly like that and start dating another man after my father has passed away, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Well, that's because you're a woman.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if I was to die and I was able to look down and be like, oh, okay, what you doing? She met a nigga at my funeral. He had his black tux on, not tux, his black suit on with the nice black tie, with the white accents on it, looking like motherfucking somebody that women like and shit. And he say, I'm so sorry for your loss. You should let me take you out to dinner. I can't be mad. Now,
all that nigga want to see if you collected a check from the death of your spouse. That's it.
What?
That's it.
No.
He trying to see what he can come up on.
What? Why?
I wouldn't want to date a woman who just lost a significant other.
Well, first of all, I don't think you like to date women. Oh. I mean, is there something you need to tell us, sex drop?
Let me see who's the 8 listeners that are tuned in.
Oh, you going to look at the...
Yeah, I got to make sure I...
Uh-huh. No, but, I mean, I don't feel like you can really put a time period on it. I just feel like whenever you're ready, or you feel like you're ready, because some people like companionship, and you've had this companion for so long, and then this person dies, and then next thing you know, like, okay, maybe not at the funeral, you know what I'm saying, but like a few days later, you see this coworker that you felt was nice looking, and you felt
I wish Marcus had a mic, because I would ask him, how long would it take you? Oh, you wouldn't answer that.
No, he not gonna answer, because he with me. He gonna find a chick at the funeral that ain't family, and he gonna be like, look, we having chicken at the house later. Want to come by? And yeah, like I talk for him. Disclaimer.
Don't get Marcus in
disclaimer.
trouble.
These are my words, not his. But yeah, like, hey, you want some chicken? Well, Grandma made some potato salad. Come on over. The whole family gonna be at the crib. Just come by. You don't know where I live? All right, well, get my number and just call me when you're on the way.
Women wouldn't do that. Women would take their time because they have to worry about their children. They're going to worry about the family. I'm going to keep in mind of his parents. Like, I don't think his parents will want to see me gyrating all over like Jezebel with a whole new nigga.
Wait, his parents don't matter no more.
Jesus.
They not your parents?
Yeah, they are. They will always remain my parents.
Okay.
After.
Okay. Well, look, mama-in-law, daddy-in-law, look, I saw this man at the funeral, and he had this nice suit on with the white trims on the tie. You gonna ask them for permission?
Mm-hmm. Or this is what I would do if I was gonna get back out there on the dating scene. I think I would be a little discreet about it. I wouldn't just put it all out in the open.
So you scared to date?
I wouldn't be scared to date, but I would date.
You a widow.
Under the radar.
You are a widow.
I would date under the radar because my main focus is gonna be, am I gonna get that check?
See, so that's better than
Well, y'all been throwing
check is
shade.
better.
Nope.
The
y'all
check
been...
is better than dating.
Shit, I'm trying to make sure paperwork signed. I'm trying to make sure I got deeds. I'm trying to make sure motherfucker put me. Now, motherfucker, if I find out motherfucker ain't put me on motherfucking policies.
What you gonna do? You gonna jump in there and dig him up and slap him?
Deacon Dalton. Didn't you say you want to take me out to dinner? Okay, come on, because this motherfucker ain't even put me on the policy.
When, though?
Oh, I'm calling him like after the first 4 weeks.
First 4 weeks, so a month.
Yeah.
Why,
and then the way...
Why do you look like a kid right now? You waiting on him to die so you get a check?
No!
She's like, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That check.
It's like a kid at a candy store.
Deacon Dawson. I sure would like to go to Luby's with you. You about to get a whole motherfucking Luann platter in there bit. But no, okay. So in conclusion, because he's holding up the sign that says end.
Hey,
That's
literally.
what it says. End of the day, you can't really put a timeline on it or a time period on it. It just depends when you're ready. People move differently. So while you might take 6 months to a year, it might take me to after the family cars get back to the house.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily saying that's exactly what I would do, but, you know.
Lord, I don't want to die before my man.
Why not?
Because
what?
I'll be in heaven sick.
You're not going to be worried about earthly things in heaven.
That would hurt my feelings.
But you got to make it there first.
The way I...
Oh, yes.
The way I use these sex drops, I ain't going to heaven.
Honey. Bertha, shut up.
All right, it's time to end. We're going to go ahead and get into another another commercial.
You can't read. It
We'll
don't say
be
conversation. It says
right
commercial.
back. Stay tuned, guys. If you're ready to call in, go ahead and call in. The numbers up. Remember, share this live stream. We need more views. We need more comments. Thank you to Shakita. Thank you, Brian Victor.
Oh, what up, Unc?
What's up, people? Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be right back. We're going to a commercial. Stay tuned.
Bang, bang.
You're listening to The Block with your girl, Stefani Love, on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal B. Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some
Hey, what's good, yo? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Radio.com. Tell your friends.
Good morning, people. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Wait. What the fuck was that? What? You gotta. Good morning, people. We back, baby.
What was wrong with mine?
You sounded like you just woke up.
Okay, guys.
You said, Good morning, people.
Good
We're
morning,
back.
people. We back.
All right.
All right.
There we go.
So, Ginuwine has entered the UK's latest season of Celebrity Big Brother, and he actually did it with a bang. The R&B singer, who is among the cast of British and American celebrity types on the show, is stirring the internet up with a debate for his reaction to a transgender cast member attempting to steal a kiss from him. So there is a clip we're going to play real quick, and then we'll come right back to this discussion.
Like, that doesn't make me
But you would go out with another woman.
Would I go out with a woman?
You would go out with a woman.
Yes, of course.
But you wouldn't go out with a transsexual woman.
No.
The fact Ginuwine here, is happy to go with women, but he's
But
not
not
happy.
every woman.
Yeah, but he's happy to go with women, but he's not happy to go. This isn't an attack on you. I'm just saying he wouldn't feel comfortable going with what is termed, he wouldn't feel comfortable going with me.
Okay. So there you have it. Willoughby is the transgender, now known as a woman, was a man, but transformed into a woman. Was raising the question like, would you date a woman? Yes, I'll date a woman. Of course I'll date a woman. I would date a woman. Stefani Love would. Anyways, this isn't about me. But then they asked, would you date a transgender woman? No, I wouldn't, Ginuwine said. So she tried to steal a kiss from him, whatnot, and the internet blew up because he refused. And I think he was right for refusing. But the internet says, no, he's transphobic. That's a woman now. He shouldn't have a problem with dating or kissing a woman. But according to Ginuwine, no.
First of all, before I even get to the transgender part, I don't have to kiss a woman if I don't want to kiss a woman. Just because you try to kiss me don't mean I have to kiss you. Like, point blank, period. I don't have to let you kiss me. It's my body. You're not entitled to me. That's number one. Okay. Secondly, that nigga is not a woman. He is a man. He was born with a dick and some balls. He is not a woman. Don't you fucking try to kiss me. I'll beat the shit out you. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I'm sorry if I'm not sensitive to transgender, trannies. I don't fucking know. Look, I'm not into that shit. Don't you fucking try to kiss me. Don't put your lips on me. Don't fucking fool me and make me think you're a woman. And then I find out, oh, you done had some motherfucking surgery because you're going to have another motherfucking surgery fucking with me. I hate that shit. They tricking niggas. The shit ain't right. Bruce Jenner is Bruce Jenner. His name is not fucking Caitlyn. He's not a woman.
You're so transphobic.
I don't give a fuck.
That is so wrong.
I don't give a fuck.
That is so wrong.
I don't give a fuck.
That is so wrong.
Okay, I'm wrong. My answers on my test was wrong in high school. Still passed.
I think that Ginuwine should have just gave the woman a kiss.
The man?
It's a woman.
It's a man.
She has went through the
That nigga was born as Michael, not Michelle.
No.
That is a man.
She's now known as Michelle.
No.
So she's a woman.
He had changed his name to Michelle. And he inverted his penis and cut off his balls. That is nasty to me. I don't understand it, nor will I ever. I am proud of my junk. And I would call it junk.
Now,
right
probably if she wouldn't have said she was a transgender woman, he probably would have kissed her.
Did you hear her voice? The fuck? That mother, man. All right, I'm just gonna sit here and drink.
I just don't think that if they're transforming or transgendering
Transformers, niggas in disguise.
into a woman, we need to treat them as such.
Treat them like a lady.
Yeah, she's a lady now.
I'm gonna slap the shit out that nigga. He come try to give me a kiss. Or that lady. Whatever you want to call it.
That's so transphobic. We shouldn't be like that.
Phobia is a fear of shit.
That's just the way that y'all treat panhandlers.
I'm not scared of the motherfuckers. I don't like it. It's creepy. It's not. Man.
Oh, that was nice. Let me do a drop.
No, please don't.
Sex drops.
No, stop. Back to what we were talking about. That you feel like once they get this little surgery that they are considered that they are a woman. They are a woman. As a woman, you're telling me you're okay with that?
Yeah.
So you're okay with this man turning himself into a woman not having menstrual cycles, not having to bear the pain of carrying a child, and you're okay to classify him with yourself?
Yes.
Because women usually say, oh, we're so much stronger than men because we have to have periods and we have to carry a baby for 9 months. And then we got to push the baby out. And the baby might rip my pussy. But he don't have to do any of that. He has nothing to do with that. And you're okay with him being called a woman.
If that's what he wants to be called a woman, I'm going to respect him and I'm going to classify him as a woman.
No, I'm not. If your name was Michael before you got the surgery, your name will be Michael after you get the surgery. Or I might just have to call you by some initials because I'm not calling you Michelle because you. So
you mean to tell me that if a transgender woman walks into Outback and hands you an ID that says Michael Blue, okay? But then they correct and say, oh, Mr. Michael, you know, your mashed potatoes will be out. Oh, well, no, I need you to call me Michelle. You're not going to call? You're going to tell that customer, oh, I'm sorry, but you're a man. Your ID says, your credit card.
You need to call me Michelle. All right, Michael, I got you.
That's insensitive.
How?
Because that person spent the money and went through the time to transgender into a woman. And if that's what they prefer, we need to respect them and call them by what they want to be called.
No. I am being respectful. The ID,
no, you're not.
You said the ID said Michael Blue, Mr. Blue, Michael.
No, Black.
Oh, you know what? I'll be nice.
But then that would be discriminate? Like she could go, to your manager and be like, well, he's not calling me by what I prefer, and I am a woman, and I want him to.
And I'm gonna go straight to them. I'm gonna go straight to the manager. I'm gonna say, look, this is what it says on ID. It says Michael Blue. I can call it Michael, but that's as far as I'm gonna go. That's as far as I'm gonna go. Michael.
Now well then I'm gonna have to classify you as transphobic.
Okay. Black is transphobic?
Yeah.
No, I'm not transphobic. Because phobia means fear. I'm not scared of them. I don't get it. I don't like it, but I'm not scared of them. Nah.
How many minutes we got?
I don't know, but we can stop talking about this shit.
No, but Ginuwine, it's his preference whether he wanted to kiss or not. But that is, if we're going to look at what do you acknowledge this person as, whatever that person wants to be referred to. That's just like if a stud wants to be referred to as a stud.
If her name is Felicia, I will not call her Phil.
Oh, Black.
If her name is Felicia, I will not call you Phil.
So if her name was Felicia and she'd rather you call her Doughboy, you're not going to call her Doughboy?
Dough girl.
No, that's not right.
Pillsbury.
That causes a lot of controversy.
How? That is your name.
No, Black. But if that's what that person wants to be referred to and labeled as, you have to respect that.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Oh, my goodness.
I have to respect what name I know. So
that's not right.
If you tell me, if I never knew you and I didn't even know that you were a girl or a man or a woman, whatever, you tell me your name, I will refer to you as your name. But yeah, I got you. But if I know,
that's not right, Black.
Michael is Michael. Michael will not be Michelle.
Well, then I could see in your future a stud beating your ass for not referring to them as what they want to be referred to.
You know what? If a stud beats my ass,
would you fight a stud?
I would. I would.
No, I don't know why I had that question come up earlier in my mind this week, but like, would it be okay for a dude? Okay, so a dude wouldn't kiss a transgender woman, right? But okay, what if you get into an altercation with a stud who wants to act like a guy and you're a man? Would you fight that stud?
I will fight the shit out of a stud.
But then you wouldn't kiss a transgender woman.
I will fight the shit out of a transgender woman.
Now you're what is it called? Double standard. That's a double standard. Because you shouldn't fight a stud because at the end of the day, that is a what? A woman. So you shouldn't put your hands on a fucking woman.
Anyway.
Yeah, you don't want to talk now.
No, I'm about to talk.
Okay, go ahead.
If it's a stud and I know that it's a woman, I'll try to, chill out. But if she come up to me and she bobbing and weaving and got them hoes up and she swinging me, game over. I'm going to show you what a real man feels like. No homo. No homo. Am I supposed to say no homo at that part? because
No, you
she's
should
still
not
a
fight
woman.
a stud. You shouldn't. If you're a man and a stud tries to come to you, you have to be the bigger man in the picture.
Okay, I know.
The picture.
I know he said wrap it up, but okay, here's a question now.
Can studs wrap it up?
Is it if they got a deal though? Anyway, so would you fight a transgender man turned woman, and is that fair? Because I don't think it's fair. Because at the end of the day, still a fucking man. So
Women fight men every day.
well,
Yeah, I'll fight his ass because the man is trying to put.
have you ever seen that video of the girl who was talking about dude came up in Walmart and was like, bitch, I'll slap your ass, and then I beat your ass or whatever. She ranting about it, and then she was like, who ass you gonna beat? She was a fucking man, and that ain't fair, because she would have beat the shit. If it was a woman, she probably would have beat the shit out that woman. That woman thinking she's sitting up here fighting another woman, thinking, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be fair game, and it's really a man.
Oh,
Okay, so on that score, you would date me, wouldn't you?
Not if you told me you was trans.
No, I'm not telling you I'm trans. I'm a woman.
A
So
woman,
you would,
yeah, a woman.
You would date me then?
Woman, yeah.
Go on,
Hey,
let's
baby.
have a kiss.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end
I
it
don't
there.
even think that thing was convinced that she was a woman or he was a woman.
That thing. Now you want to refer to it as that thing.
You know what? I'm not gonna get another job after this.
You're not.
It's
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get into some social media.
Man, you ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Are you surfing or are you trolling? All right, guys. So I am your girl Stefani Love, also known as I Am the Sex Drop.
Wait, when did that name get dawned on you?
So, today on social media trolling, I am going. I was talking to someone this week about Kevin Gates. They were not aware that Kevin Gates is now, yes, a free man. I said a free man. He is no longer in prison. He has served his 9 months of a 30-month sentence, and he was released from the Illinois State Prison on parole. He will be on mandatory supervision, and he cannot possess any firearms. Shout out to Kevin. He is actually getting ready to drop an album. I can't wait. I love me some Kevin Gates. I love a guy who can work all the jobs and not get tired. Like, that's just so sexy to me. Like, I'll give you all the sex drops in the world if you never get tired. So, what I want to say to Kevin Gates is welcome home, Kevin. Now, your wife, shit. I almost swindled her ass because you might not have been able to come home to Draco. Cause I love me Draco. Oh man, she's hot. Like, she's probably the hottest chick that I done
Are you
seen.
even gonna let me answer the question? Like, you asked the question and you didn't even give me time.
Sorry.
Yes, keep going.
Yes, so I just say go and make some more babies with her. She has been waiting on you. She has been stacking up on that money while you've been gone. Hold her down like she held you down.
You know that she's really a woman.
And Kevin is really a man. And they're gonna make a lot of babies.
Why are you so excited?
Yeah.
I don't understand the fascination with women and Kevin Gates. Like, I really don't understand it. I don't.
Sound like you a hater.
No. I like Kevin Gates. He's cool.
So what's wrong with me being you rather me?
No. I'm just saying, like, women are fascinated by Kevin Gates, and I guess
You know why?
I don't. That's exactly what I said. I don't know why.
Kevin Gates puts on this aura. He's not fazed by, like, he doesn't like for other women to touch him. He
Why are you
will,
touching
and
me?
I was sorry, I was giving an example.
I don't
But
want
Kevin
no sex
Gates,
drops.
he is into his woman. Like, his woman is his world. His woman, nobody, I don't care how many pictures come across his social media, he ain't for all that shit. And he'll let you know, he done let you know in lots of interviews, he don't like other women but his girl. Like, his girl is his world, and that's where a lot of women like me, we flock to men like that because we wish that our men were like that.
See, and all y'all do by flocking to men like that is make it harder for that man to do what he's trying to do.
What is he trying to do?
Make his woman his world and keep his woman his world.
No, I'm not hitting him up in his
and
DM
then y'all
and
gonna
shit.
flock to him and shit like, I wish I had that shit.
He's a celebrity that I will support. Let me put it that way, because of not only his music and his lyrics.
He kicks girls in the chest.
Yeah, I need my nigga to kick a bitch in the chest for me. That's
but it's
what
not
I need.
okay for me to fight a stud.
No.
What the fuck?
Because
Where's
that's
the
a
what the fuck
girl.
button? I didn't hear that one.
And that was your social media trolling.
Oh.
Man, you ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Are you surfing or are you trolling?
Stephanie.
All right, we getting ready.
You know we can still hear you when you're talking.
When I said Draco is fine?
No. Anyway, go ahead. You got it.
She is Draco.
So
is,
when,
okay.
And then is that me being childish? I'm sorry. We're gonna go into a video. We gonna watch Worldwide. We'll be right back. Stay tuned to the block.
Gotcha, bitch.
You already know you listening to the block with your boy Black on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Just with me, yeah, this that West Coast funk, man. For all my boys of the world, that West Coast funk, yeah, worldwide, bounce, yeah, bounce. For all my G's worldwide. I be that beast from the northeast. Cadillacing with my cousins as we torch trees. I torch beats, got them burning like a clan's cross. This my game, get your hands off. I'm trying to keep my spirit right and make my pants tall. Don't let the devil tell you different, man, you can ball. They don't believe I put in work because my hands off. I laugh knowing they can step inside my shoes now. Born broke, but I ain't dying how I came in. Before I go, I'm leaving dough for all my children. All my soldiers serving time, too many convictions. All my sisters who hold it down, you wanted a million. I'm one of the last ones, that's a rare breed. Influenced by Machiavelli and B.I.G. The track sound like Dr. Dre, sprinkle sauce on it. Like Snoop, bout to snap a crib, walk on it. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. If you a gangster, you take care of yours. God first, family second, nothing comes before. Gangsters keep the circle smaller than that red dot. That friendly shit'll get you body with a headshot. And gangsters move in silence, they ain't with the yapping. Business before pleasure, keep the paper stacking. You ain't a gangster, but you coulda got an A for acting. I'm low key, skip trying to be the main attraction. God fear a gangster with a sick flow. Flows like a kick, do a trick, no. I'm Easy E, riding low in a 6'4". Finessing instrumentals, trying to make my chips grow. Niggas with ambition in WA. My fam crippin', yeah, he trying to send trouble your way. I told him chill, real gangsters don't bang. All we do is hustle, get money, and maintain. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide.
I think we live. We good? All right. There we go. Go ahead, Steph.
All right, guys. So this week's Hustler of the Week goes by the name of Brittany Williams. Brittany Williams is a celebrity makeup artist and lash artist. She is also the founder and owner of the Beauty Palace that is located on Cedar Ridge, 603 North Cedar Ridge in Duncanville, Texas. She has some great specials going on, guys. She does some hot eyelashes. She also does some hot makeup, so check her out. We will post her pictures, we will post her social media sites, all that. But guys, you want to go check her out. She's local. She's in the Dallas DFW Metroplex. She's hot. I mean, you won't be disappointed. She's running like a $65 special on lashes. She does the mink lashes. They are, from what I hear and look at her reviews, they last very long. You won't be disappointed. So go out, check our girl out at the Beauty Palace, who goes by the name of Brittany Williams. Shout out to Brittany Williams. Thank you for being our Hustler of the Week. We acknowledge you, and we definitely want to applaud you on all of your hard work. And that was this week's Hustler of the Week. Some days I'm humble.
Some days I struggle.
Every day I hustle. The BLOC's Hustler of the Week.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
It hurts. Oh my goodness. That was the Hustler of the Week.
That was the Hustler of the Week.
Shout out, Brittany. So let's do this little rundown real quick, okay? H&M or some monkeys for doing that bullshit. Can you stop making the monkey noises and shit? It's just setting us back. Former Branch police officer, he could have not got charged. Kind of happy he's charged. Open for president 2020. Panhandling is some bullshit. I'm just saying. And how long should you wait after your spouse dies? Stefani Love says about 6 months. Blacc says if you see your next future wife at the funeral, go for it. You never know when you get that shot again. Ginuwine is cool with me. He's so anxious to not let that man kiss him. And it was a man. And so that was, pretty much what we talked about today. Do you have any input?
No, I don't.
Don't write woman. That was not a woman.
Okay. We're going to revisit that next week.
No, we're not. I want to not visit it again.
And Black Studs. Watch out for Black, because he will fight your ass.
Now, wait. It's not like...
And then turn around and might put some sex drops in you. You never know about this.
Wait a minute. No. I'm not going out looking for studs to fight, okay?
If a stud was attracted to you, would you date her? Like if she
Would
was
I date her?
kind of thick and she was a yellow bone and nice braided hair, she was a cute stud, and she was like, one night I just want to see if I still got it. Like, would you actually bang a stud?
Man.
Yeah, but she had the haircut like you.
Look, so when the MLK parade is coming up, make sure y'all go out and support.
Yeah, guys, Stefani Love will be out at the parade on Monday in
Sunny
South Dallas. So check us out.
Stefani Love gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Blacc
there.
not gonna be there?
I'm the Grand Marshal of the parade.
Can I march with you?
No, because you fight studs in South Dallas all over, motherfucker.
Oh, I would hate to fight a crackhead.
Oh, I have another thing I wanted to say. I think we might be related, Blacc.
Okay.
You want to know how?
No, I don't. I want to end the show. How are we related?
We both have Eddies.
The actual.
And yours really shows when you don't have a haircut. And mine is like really showing today, but we both have Eddies.
So really, you just gonna call me out on the show about
I
not
wonder
having
what
a
that
haircut?
means when people have Eddies, because not everybody has.
It don't
Eddies.
mean we're related.
Oh.
We're not related.
Oh yeah, because your nose is like pointed. Mine is like a monkey. I do look like a monkey. I was told once before that I do look like a monkey.
Nigga, what? Do you want to go pick some cotton?
Shit, I don't mind. Make my own clothes.
See, now this is that bullshit. Cause she was talking about fucking boycotting the NFL, but she's saying She looks like a monkey.
One of our listeners has a question. He says he thought that they canceled the parade. No, they actually did not cancel the MLK parade that will be held in South Dallas, but they have canceled the parade, the MLK parade that will be held in Arlington, that was to be held in Arlington, Texas, because people started pulling out because they did not want Stefani Love to be the Grand Marshal, but they wanted Greg Abbott to be the Grand Marshal. And since they chose Greg Abbott over Stefani Love, the motherfucker said, no, we're going to South Dallas where Stefani Love is going to be at the MLK parade.
That's what they said?
That's what they said.
I don't believe you.
Motherfuckers pulled out of like $65,000 because they didn't choose Stefani Love over Greg Abbott. So next year, Arlington, if you want an MLK parade, you might want to choose Stefani Love.
I would have chose Greg Abbott.
Next year, Villa Koola gonna have
we gonna have a parade.
We gonna be in that parade next year.
We gonna go down.
Mark my word. We gonna be in the motherfucking MLK parade next year in South Dallas. We gonna run South Dallas next year.
What is he doing?
We got 3 minutes.
Oh.
What else you got to say? What do you have planned this tonight?
Man, look, I thought the nigga was set tripping on me. I was about to have to, you know what I'm saying, hit him up real quick. I ain't for all that gang shit. Don't be throwing no gang signs to me, though. Super producer, as they call you.
I pledge Kappa, so
no, that ain't what you did. I would have recognized that one.
I feel another challenge coming on.
Oh, yes.
Oh, shit.
The rematch game is coming up. What date you want to set, super producer?
I think we need to next week maybe replay because we got some new listeners that are tuned in that may have missed the last one. So I think next week the people are behind it.
Marcus,
we need
stop.
to go ahead and add those clips in because Blacc swears still to this day that he can play. Actually, there was a conversation held up at the studio last week. None of y'all were there, but we were there. TJ and Blacc was kind of.
Shout out TJ.
He was kind of on motherfucking 10. Like he was the shit in basketball. So Cam King, I think it's time.
But I'm gonna whoop his ass next time.
He was gassing it up. And TJ was like, when you start playing basketball, man?
He did not say that.
Oh.
Yo lying ass. He did not. Look, Cam, super producer King.
Yes, sir.
We need to set up this rematch.
Okay, it's on you, partner.
All right.
It's on you. And guys, it is time for us to go ahead and wrap this shit up. We thank you all for tuning in to the block.
Do studs wrap it up?
Yes.
Do transgenders wrap it up?
Yes.
Do they?
They do.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh.
It depends on if they transgender into a man or a woman, but that's another discussion. We'll find that out. Maybe we'll get a transgender.
No, we won't find that shit out.
Oh, okay.
We gonna end the show with 1 minute to go.
Yes, and thank y'all for tuning into the block every week. This is episode 19. Next week is our episode 20. We finally made it to episode 20, so we're going to turn it up. We're going to pop some bottles next week. We're going to celebrate because this is a major milestone that we hit.
Off?
Yes, you need to take off because we getting lit. Do you hear me?
Shout out to Beulah for calling in.
Yes, we have a couple of special guests coming in next week, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Continue to share this episode 19 for us. Go visit our YouTube page. Our channel is Villa Koola Media. We'll be back next Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We are out. We thank y'all, and class is now dismissed.
Yay. You've been listening to The Block. If you miss any part of the show, you can catch us every weekday, or you can download the podcast on VillaKoolaRadio.com. School is over, and we out.